again, my little conscripts, and welcome to another Mordian Glory episode. But is it even a Mordian Glory episode, or is it in fact a salty SaltCast? For I am joined once again by my ever-cheerful partner in crime, the man, the myth, the admiral, Salty Simon! Simon, how are you doing this fine day? It's cooled down a little bit.
All right, I'm not melting today, so...
No bollocks sticking to the side of the leg. Well, not from heat anyway. Simon, how are you? How is things in your world? I think you said something about some old world stuff today.
Oh, yeah. I've expanded.
Okay.
Well, my old world as well. 2 seconds.
Tell us.
Oh, it's very exciting. So, hang a second.
Oh my God, what's he gone and done?
Oh.
What's he gone and done? Yeah, baby! He's only gone and done it!
Yes, but I've decided...
Wait, is there more?
Elite infantry's the way forward.
Okay. No! Yes! Wait, is there more? Is there more? Dragon Princes?
Dragon Princes.
Dude. Yeah, I can see it. How many?
5.
Nice. So did you get those second-hand, did you, or did you whip them up yourself?
Yeah, eBay. Yeah, eBay. And they kind of almost work with the same colour scheme, so I'm like, that'll do me.
Holy moly. That's like High Elves completed it, mate.
I still can't get to tell you, the Sea Guard is still on, what do you call it? Back order.
Are you aware that it is possible to 3D print Sea Guard?
Yeah, but then they wouldn't match.
Ugh, they might do.
Would you have to keep having the same conversation every week? Every week we have the same conversation.
Do they have spearmen in stock?
Yes.
Then buy spearmen and stick some bows
I've
on the
got plenty
back.
spearmen.
But stick bows on the back and have Sea Guard.
They've got bows on the back anyway.
So you've already got Sea
So
Guard.
it's fine. I don't need them. That's
you
fine.
Don't need them. You don't need them. Okay.
I will get them when they come back in stock. But actually, now I've got like 2 blocks of elite. The only annoying thing is though, is that you end up with it like out of the 20 white lions, there's 6 what do you call it, command in there. So you only actually get 14.
It might. Have you actually opened the box and looked at the sprues?
Yes, of course I have. I'm not stupid.
Okay, so there's no way you can.
I don't think. Well, certainly not on the. To be fair, the sword masters are all right because, like, you get.
Because normally the command sprues, I don't know, but normally the command sprues are separate, so they might have been.
So yeah, there's a command sprue.
Okay. Wait, the
To
bodies?
be fair, this might be my favourite kit I've ever seen to build.
Right? Is it like 3 bits?
Sword masters. Look.
Yes. Oh, that's it, man.
That's it.
This is the advantage of going back to the old ways. It was exactly the same for me with my orcs and goblins. They sell orc boys with choppers and arrows. So you get some with bows, some with double chopper, and you get like 40 of them in a box, and they're one-piece models.
Yeah.
It's so good. Because if the models are going to be monopose anyway, GW, why not just make them in one piece?
Well, that's what I've often wondered. That's what I don't get. But to be fair, like with them, so that's going to give me what? 24 plus that. So if you get rid of that, it's going to give me what? 27 plus a 10 I've already got. 37. A couple of characters. So I can probably do 2 blocks of 20 by the time I've got my stupidly blinged up mages in the sword masters, and I'll probably get one big blob of white lions, or
nice.
2 of what's that? 14. 2 of 15 maybe white lions. I might just try and find if I can get like 3 or 4, just an extra 3 or 4 off eBay somewhere.
Yes, another option you could do is you could turn the sergeant into a noble, put him on a tactical rock, and have him in a fancy, a slightly gold armor rather than silver armor. That's pretty standard.
Yeah.
The banner guy, do the same thing. He's now a BSB. And the only one you'd have left over is a musician. Well, you know what you do with the spare musician? You do what I do with spare musicians, what everyone does with spare musicians. You put them on the back ranks of the first one to die.
Kill them first, yeah.
Because Because in a block of 50 dudes or 40 dudes or 20 dudes, you don't notice that there's a dude blowing a trumpet at the back or banging on a drum. You don't notice it. Yeah.
Or you just have two musicians as count it as one. But anyway,
Yeah.
so that's but I'm quite pleased with these buggers.
Yeah. Dude, that's so cool. Yes, it's doing the horsey noises. Yes, mate. Oh my days.
To get shot off by whatever black powder monstrosity you've brought.
There are three things that make the Empire great, Simon. Faith, steel, and gunpowder.
Anyway, I'll have some new toys.
That's so cool. I am so hyped. Old World is so good. It's such a good game. And I know we had a few false starts on it, but seeing you with your high elves, I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just become Old World Glory, Simon? Screw off the 40k. Let's just do Old World. Horus Heresy, we're not going to get into it, by the way. We've agreed not to get too salty on Heresy today. We might touch on it because I know some of you will probably want Simon's opinion, but I don't think Simon's looked at it all that much yesterday, so it might be good for him to...
Bits and pieces.
To
be honest, I've more deep dive on the... I've not really had a deep dive into the rules. I've seen the bits and pieces about the models and stuff. They put the... I'm going to be really unpopular with it.
That's okay, be unpopular.
So I don't think it's a bad way of doing it. What's in the book is what you can buy. If legacy units can be used in tournaments and at Warhammer World, and they go out in a PDF, I don't see that as a big deal.
Yeah,
But that's very top line, I'm
sure
that's a completely ridiculous opinion, and I'll get told why it is. But that doesn't seem a silly way of doing it.
I'm a realist. I have been through many edition changes for many different games, and there are always things that go away, and there are new things that come in. I mean, no one's here crying over mutilators from 6th and 7th edition Chaos Space Marines. Let's put it that way. Not everything that goes away is bad. So whilst I don't like it, I sort of begrudgingly accept it as a part of life. I think for me, the reason why the Heresy community has reacted so strongly to the War Gear thing is it's not the 40k community, it's the Heresy community. So they've got different wants and needs and the way they interact with the game.
I guess they're losing it. They are losing the the really being able to really do something of its best. I understand that.
So I
completely get that.
Yeah, so 100%. I think for me, the problem, as I said, I think the problem is the one thing I would say, the problem is the core rules. I've said that before. I think the core rules are, people read them and they think they look good, and then I think the moment you start playing with them, I think they're going to be a bit like, unless you game one, your house ruling stuff, that's not good.
Yeah.
But
no, I get that.
But for me, I think the mask has kind of slipped a little bit with Heresy, because as you just said, if the books are basically what you can buy, then they're not really codexes, they're not really Libers. Do you know what they are? They're kind of fancy catalogs.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
They're kind of fancy sales catalog. And I tell you what, Simon, I don't get particularly excited when Argos releases a new catalog.
Did you not use it when you were a kid, though?
No, what used to happen is used to go in and my brother would get a catalog, and I would get a catalogue, and then we'd hit each other with them until our mum told us off.
Right, fair enough.
that was my experience with the Argos catalogue. But the Argos catalogue was free, Simon. That's the thing.
You were probably there with the Littlewoods catalogue in the ladies section.
Yes. But the thing is, the Argos catalogue was free, so it didn't matter that they kept changing what was in the Argos catalogue.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That was a very top,
Yeah.
I've not even scratched the surface, and I'm probably wrong, and I'll get told why I'm wrong. But I must admit, I don't know why, because I did enjoy Last Heresy. I think perhaps I didn't get a chance to play it as often, and if I'm honest, the thought of painting more Raven Guard at the moment is not filling me with the joys of spring.
Well, I think what we're probably going to do, Simon, and is we will play a game of Heresy 3.0.
Yeah.
And then we can do a SaltCast about that game.
Yeah,
because
makes sense.
you've played half a dozen games of 2.0. I've played a few games of 2.0. And so we have, so we have played the game at a relatively casual level. And so obviously going into 3.0, we'll be playing that at playing that once will be at a fairly casual level. And so we'll be able to kind of say from the casual perspective, from the perspective of kind of the players that Heresy is supposedly aimed at, which is new players, 40k players, we can kind of come into this and be like, okay, so as the target audience, it's not the hardcore, grognardy, crotchety, crusty people, who by the way, we love you, and I know that you like being called grognards, and I know that you like being called crotchety and crusty and grumpy, so that's why I do it.
Sorry, are we on Old World Dwarves again?
Yes,
now,
we're on about Old World Dwarf players as well, but we're also on Heresy players. See, people think calling a Heresy player old and crotchety and stubborn and crusty and doesn't want to change and a grognard, people think that's an insult. No. Heresy players like it when you say that about them. They're like, yes, I am those things. And so I'm saying it from a place of love, Heresy people. But what I'm saying is, we're not going into this as people who have played 100 games and who we're set in our ways or anything. We're going to go into this as people that, okay, we're the target demographic, and if we don't like it, then it's kind of telling. And we're gonna, even though I'm very biased against the whole 4-turn thing, I'm going to keep an open mind. But I think even with my open mind, I do have some preconceived notions of how I think the experience is gonna go. Oh my god! Someone. The last point I'll say on this, and we'll go back to some old world goods and we'll get into some 40k and we'll get into some conflict and bolt action and all that stuff. Someone described the heresy rules, the heresy terrain rules to me as that scene in Saving Private Ryan, when you've got the two guys who are fighting with the knife, and then you've got the guy on the stairs who can't go up, and it's like that's what the heresy terrain rules are like, because that guy, like he knows there's a fight going up there, but he can't go into it. That's basically the heresy medium and heavy terrain rules. Up. Oh my god. Anyway. Old World, Simon.
Yes.
When are we going to see those elves all painted up?
Well, I'm relying on Brownie.
Okay. Have you messaged him?
Yes. I'm booked in, but then he's got a dog. He's got a Dogs of War commission that he's got to do first. Then I'm after that.
Okay, so Brownie takes like 3 days to pay 2,000 points, so you'll be okay.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but he's reckoning it's going to be mid-August.
No. We need you at that tournament.
I know. Yeah.
Can't you bung him an extra 50 and put a rush on it? Hell, I will bung you the 50 if it'll make Brownie put it first. I'm just saying right now, I'll do it. I'm happy. I want you in that tournament.
Have you not seen his Facebook post with the Dogs of War on it? It's like looks really wicked.
Is it Old World Dogs of War?
Well, it's Dogs of War, so I presume it's going to be Old World.
Wow. Do you know if it's the OG miniatures or?
Yeah. Have a look.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I'll take a look offline because I don't want to interrupt the stream, as it were. I'm just putting my light on here. Who knows, my camera was struggling to focus, so there we go. Dude, if it's old school Dogs of War,
it does look wicked. Yeah, it really does.
If you are, so we're looking at mid-August. I guess that means between now and mid-August, we're gonna have to play a bit of bolt action.
Yes.
What are you thinking? Bolt action, Conflict 47. Give us some thoughts.
Conflict 47's out till late this year, is it?
It's not out until late this year, but we can, maybe we'll get some early rules. Who knows? Mayhaps.
Nudge, wink, wink.
Nudge, wink, wink. There you are. But what do you think of the models?
Right, I've been looking at these this week.
Okay.
Without a doubt, the coolest models are the Italians.
Yes. Yeah, I don't even disagree with you.
Yeah, you've got Roman soldiers, legionaries, the heavy infantry squad. Then you've got Roman gladiators as the Bersaglieri, or whatever they're called.
Yes.
They look pretty wicked. And then you've got the paratroopers are probably the weakest one of the Italians.
Because it's just a dude. It's just a dude with a jump pack.
It's not so much a jump pack. It's a stupid helmet. Honestly, it's like, what on earth is that helmet all
Wait,
about?
wait, you're an Italian player complaining about the fantastic headwear?
Yeah, look at the Falco paratroopers. The helmets are terrible. You know, like when you're a kid and you know, probably, I don't know, my age, a British thing, but they used to call it a bowl cut. You know, they'll put a bowl on top of your head and you cut round it. Then you get sent to school and then you get mercilessly picked up.
Clearly, I still use that method, Simon.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Well, I can't. Right. But that's what they've got bowl cut helmets.
Oh.
They've got bowl cut helmets. That's absolutely ridiculous. So we're not a fan of those. Sort that out, please, Warlord. Give them proper hair words.
Get on it, Warlord. Give them fezzes. Give them fezzes.
Yeah.
The fez can flap in the wind as they descend from the heavens.
But the legionaries and the gladiators are absolutely fantastic. So big fans of those.
Nice.
Liking the American range is very good. But you too, yeah. And the British, where are they? Let's call the British. The British Grenadiers look wicked. I like those.
Yes. So what's interesting for me with the Americans is the new plastic mech looks great. The linebacker looks great. But I tell you what, man, I'm feeling those OG resin mechs as well. They are big and beefy. You've got like the Grizzly, and you've got like the I think it's called like the Mud Skipper and all this kind of stuff. Like they are proper. Like you could feel the weight behind them. I tell you the one that I really like the look of. I think it's called the Jackal / the Coyote. It's like a little Sentinel.
Which one's that?
It's like 25 quid, and it's like
the Jackal White Walker.
Yeah, man.
See, I think I like the Merlin. That's quite cool.
Oh yes, the Merlin is probably the best one.
Well, again, I'm going to admit, I don't like the British automated infantry. They look a bit ridiculous. Not a fan of them.
They're a little Marmite. I personally like them.
I like it. I mean, it's obviously all comes down to headwear for me.
Of course.
That's
of course.
Why have they bothered putting that stupid helmet on them?
It's the bow helmet.
I know, but it's not bowl helmet. It's what do you call it?
A big
Brody helmet.
Brody helmet. Yeah.
Yeah, but why? Just looks ridiculous.
Because it's British.
I know, but it looks ridiculous.
But you need to.
You may as well have just stuck a tea cozy on the head.
But it's to protect his head, obviously.
It's a metal helmet. It's got a head anyway. It doesn't need it.
You need a Brody helmet to protect the metal head.
Right. Anyway, so that's that's ridiculous. So yeah, not that.
That's the best bit because it is ridiculous. Simon, it's Konflict 47. It is ridiculous.
I know, but it doesn't need to be that ridiculous.
Yeah,
honestly.
It does. It's like orcs in 40k. Some players will never collect orcs, but for some people, you need the orcs. So you need the ridiculous elements to balance out the serious elements.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but then you've got Japanese ghost attack squads.
Oh yeah, man. And the exo, low key, as the kids like to say. No bullshit, as we said back in the day. For real, in the middle of those 2 centuries. The Japanese stuff, the Japanese exosuits, and the Japanese Ghost Warriors are the best Konflict 47 looking infantry. No doubt. No. Dude, they're so good phasing through walls and stuff, man. It's so
they're not dressed up as ancient Roman gladiators, are they? So, you know.
Oh, okay. They're in the top 3.
Yes, I'll give you that one.
I tell you what, for me, it goes Japanese at the top, and you can have Italians at the top, but it goes Japanese top, then Italians, and then third place, I really like the Mark 1 Soviet power armor.
No, see, I think the Soviets are the worst there.
Okay, let me say something, and it might change your opinion.
Right, okay.
The Mark 1 Soviet power armor.
Mark 2 in it?
No, Mark 1. So you've got Mark 1 and Mark 2. Okay? Soviets get 2 different kinds of power armor. They get Mark 1, they get Mark 2. It might not be called that, but that's what it is on the store. That's what it is in the universe. Okay? It's the box that comes with 10 dudes in power armor. It's about £40 or something. It's
what are you going to say?
It's Iron Man. But it reminds me of Iron Man when he builds his first set of armor. It's like the Soviets built this power armor in a cave with a box of scraps. I like it because I think in the lore of Conflict 47, the Soviets never developed their own. Initially, didn't develop their own power armor, and they just started getting like rocked by everyone else using power armor. And so what they did is they like scavenged bits from the battlefield and like bottled it together, stuck a Soviet star on it, and then they were able to reverse engineer the power armor from and make the Mark II. But the OG stuff is it's cobbled together, and I really like that. I like the fact that it's like battlefield salvaged, and I think it was initially battlefield salvaged, then they started producing it, and then they improved it with the Mark II. But I don't know what it is. I just love the old school Soviet armor, man. Not for you?
No, but I just on the Italians too. Right, so they just get one Italian unit for each side. Is that how it works?
So I don't know because I don't know for sure, but my understanding is that
They could be on
in Conflict 47 they could be on either side, so you can include Italian. I don't know. I think that's how it is at the moment. Obviously, if as we have seen with Warlord games in the past, if a little side project takes off and ends up being absolutely fantastic, they'll throw money behind it and they'll throw the weight behind it. Also, it's kind of important to recognize that that Conflict is both designed as a standalone game, so you can have a pure army of Conflict models if you want to, but also it 100% is equally designed to be, here's your bolt action army, strap on some Conflict stuff. So I think what you could do, Simon, if you're thinking like planning on like how you're going to interact with this, you've got your existing Italians, buy a box of the gladiator dudes, buy a box of the Roman centurion dudes, done.
Well, yeah, but what I'm looking at, the Roman centurion dudes seem to be under the Axis. The Bersiegler, I can never pronounce, are British. Then you've got some Fireflies with the Americans. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what comes.
I think it's probably a little disparate. Would be my. Let me look at it now. See if I can see what you're seeing. No, well, for me, mate, I've got Italian Centurion Heavy Infantry Squad.
That's
they're on Axis, and then I've got Italian Falco Paratroopers, and they're under Axis.
But then if you go to the British, then you have to go to the British to get the Armoured Infantry Squad.
No. Scroll further down. I've got under Axis Legio Aquila Squad.
Yeah. The Italian Centurion. Oh, so where are you looking?
So I've got 3 units for the Italians under Axis. I've got the Centurion Heavy Infantry, Falco Paratroopers, and I've got the Legio Aquila Squad.
Oh, I'll find the Legio Aquila Squad.
So I think you're all good, mate. I think you're all good. Let me look at those Falco Paratroopers.
Oh, yeah, I'll see. Oh, no.
Mate, how do you not like those Paratroopers? They're fucking sick.
Which ones?
The Falco Paratroopers.
That helmet's stupid.
No, dude, what? Nah, dude. Do you know what they remind me of?
People with bolt cuts.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying there. But do you know what they remind me of in the main?
Yeah.
Old school 3rd edition Imperial Guard Stormtroopers.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I got those, I'd be getting head swaps.
Oh, mate, I am head over heels with those Falcos. I am head over heels, mate. Yeah. The Italian stuff all looks good.
They just need head swaps. That's how it's stupid.
Let me look at the Centurions, man. The Centurions are amazing. Oh man, the Centurions are amazing. What about the Aquila Infantry? I haven't really looked at those ones.
The Centurions, check the ones under the British. They're wicked.
The Aquila ones, yeah.
See, like those helmets on the Aquila Squad would be better.
I don't mean to alarm you, but I think it's the same helmet.
But they've got, yeah, but it doesn't look quite as stupid because of the gas masks.
Yeah, that's true. I like the body armor feels very on all the guys feels very Roman. Like you've got like muscle armor. It's like muscle armor. It's so good. So how much? So you get one box of each of those, you reckon?
We'll have to see what the rules are like. So it depends if because I've only got Italians and Brits, so if I'm not going to start a whole German army just to use some of those.
No, I don't think you'd need to. I think
We don't know.
So I don't know for sure, but my understanding is that Italian units, especially on the Axis side, you can basically just include them. So to make something clear, there is no German army in Conflict 47. I don't know exactly what the law is, but the Third Reich fell and it got taken over by a new group, and that's why it's called Axis and not called German. Right. So I think you can have an Axis army, and this could change with the new rules, of course, but I think currently you can have an Axis army which consists of Italian and German units mixed together. So you could have...
well, there you go. That might be easier.
So all you would need to do if you were thinking of getting into... If you want... So you could use your Italian infantry as they are now, add in some of those cool Conflict 47 infantry. And if you wanted some tanks, you just need to maybe get like a couple of Panzer IVs with the light bulb on them, if you like that, or go for the rail cannons or something, if you even wanted to do that, you know. And I'm going to have so much Conflict 47 that, truth be told, you can always borrow one of my Panzer IVs with the big light bulb on.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Everyone needs a Panzer IV with a big light bulb on.
Yeah. Also, I think I found you can buy those separately from Warlords, so you don't need to buy the full tank. So if you're someone like me that has a lot of German tanks, I'm just going to buy light bulbs. I don't need to buy the whole tank. What do you think of the German stuff, though?
To be fair, it all looks really good. It does look really, really good. Full range. Yeah, really does.
I like the zombies.
Yeah, I was just looking at those.
I like the zombies, man. I don't know. Apparently, there's a difference between the Japanese zombies and the German zombies. I think the Japanese zombies, apparently, they're not undead. They are humans that get reanimated. So they're like, they're still sort of conscious about what the hell's going on. Whereas, I think it's meant to be like the Japanese zombies are like rage zombies from like 28 Days Later. Like they're the rage zombies, so they're human, they're not undead. And then the German zombies are, these people died and we have reanimated the corpses.
Lovely.
It's either that way around or it's the other way around, and the Japanese reanimate. Yeah. But I think that's the way it is. Dude, Nazi zombies. It's so like, it's so good.
And when's it due out? End of this year?
September. Not that far away, man. Probably 2 months at time of recording. Just gotta get through August. I think it's probably mid-September, but yeah, just gotta get through August, baby. Yeah,
I think the British Italians are my favourite. The Bersaglieri. That I definitely need to learn how to.
Is that a different unit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you go into the British, there's some and there's some with the Americans as well. They're all different. So under the British, they've got different Italians. These are the Roman. These are the actual, not legionaries. These are the gladiator ones.
All right, so it's under
like British. The old Myrmidon helmets.
I wonder if there'll be someone in the comment section will be able to let us know.
Reading it, looking at this, I think you can have this Italian unit goes with the Brits, and then the other one goes with the Axis, and then the other one goes with the Americans, because they've all got the Americans, the Brits, and the Axis. Americans, Axis, and Brits have all got different Italian units into their store. So I think that some Italian units go with some, and some Italian units go with the other. That's how I'm seeing that.
Yeah, I think you could be right there. I think that because I'm looking at the description, and it's talking about how the different when Italy split, each the fascists and then the royalists, it's as it looks to be, went in different directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I'm reading that anyway.
So you're thinking going royalist Italy.
Well, it depends. We'll have to see what the rules are, because if the Italians are in Axis as well, I don't know. We'll see how it. Well, I'll worry about that when it comes out. I can't really till we know how it's all built. I've got no idea.
So what you're saying is, you should buy a bit of everything and hedge your bets. Don't be sensible, Simon.
My pile of shame is already getting out of control.
Well, if it's already out of control, you might as well embrace it and buy the Rift Buster Mega Bundle.
You've already got that, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got it. I'm not sharing it.
Oh, I don't need it then.
It's mine. You do need it.
Fun, isn't it?
So Conflict. So you're still going Italians for Conflict? Not.
I don't know. Until the rules come out, we don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
Because there's no Italian army, so there's no point saying I'm going to do Italians. Because if I was starting off, I can buy Italian units in armies, can't I? We'll have to see.
Okay, so put the Italians to one side.
Yeah.
Out of the 5 major factions, who's your favourite? Just based on vibes, based on look, vibes, aesthetic.
I like bits of each of them. So I really like the British Grenadiers look wicked, but the robots look stupid. I mean, they just look like they're like the Jar Jar Binks of Conflict.
Hey, some people like Jar Jar Binks, you know.
Yeah, well, okay. Some people have been starved of oxygen as well.
God damn it.
But probably the Japanese look the best, I think.
That'll make Tiki happy. Yeah.
Ghost Warriors look wicked. Battle frame infantry officers look wicked. Yeah, definitely.
For me, go on, carry on.
Yeah, no, I think the Japanese look the best.
I could definitely get behind the Japanese. I think overall, I think it's going to be the Germans for me. I like the fact that they've got plastic scuttling mechs, and I also love Wolfenstein as a game. I love Wolfenstein.
Well, so do the Japanese. Have got like a scorpion scuttling mech.
Yeah, they've just got the one though. Just got the one.
Yeah, they've got like a bit more spidery, aren't they? The Axis ones.
So the Axis ones, you've got the new plastic scuttle mech, and then you've got the old one, which actually, do I have it? I think I have it. Oh yeah, here you go. I've got the old. You've got the old one as well, which is very, very cool.
Yeah.
And then you've got the fact that you've got all the big Panzer mechs as well, and then you've got the Panzer IV. So it's like I can really, if initially I'm planning on converting over my existing Panzer fleet to Conflict, but in the fullness of time, I will want to have what feels like a pure Conflict army, but that will take time to go over to. I don't want to necessarily just be bulking out. I mean, at first I'll bulk out with bot action units, and I know for a lot of people that's not at first. That's the permanent way they're looking at doing it. But for me, I like the idea of conflicting up my existing Germans, and then slowly over the fullness of time transitioning to a full Conflict German army, like having my Toten Corps as like my horde troops, having a few of the like the big power armor guys as like my elites. You can get the Axis Stormtrooper squad as well, which are good in between on the two, and then just having like a couple of big scuttling mechs and a couple of little scuttling mechs. That's kind of, and you've got to have some of the genetic abominations in there as well.
Yeah, like the vampires.
Yeah, I want to try out those. I think it's Nachtjäger. Those guys look cool. They've got like wings and no eyes and big mouths, and it makes me feel like that's a final boss Wolfenstein style. Yeah. But moving on from Conflict, if you're okay to move on from it.
Oh, well, you're in charge.
No. No. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, that's we've discussed.
No, Simon. HR is just here for.
We spent 15 minutes discussing Italian helmets, so that's
Understood.
favourite topic of conversation for Warlord games.
You mentioned at the beginning. I don't know if it was if you were just saying it in passing that you want some 40k news, or is that just something you're saying in passing?
No, I was just saying. Well, nothing to do. We talked about that a lot last week.
We did talk about that a lot last week.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
I did see actually. I saw a comment. Going back quite quickly.
Yeah.
Double Vox casters extend range. I like that.
Yes.
That was a very good idea. I thought that was brilliant.
What? So if you've got 2 Vox casters in a unit, you can extend the range of orders in the unit.
No, so you get your stratagem. See if you're within. So was it however close you got to be to get?
Oh, so you have to have an officer within 6 inches. You get it on. You get it on a 5+, or if you have an officer within 6 inches, you get it on a 4+.
Yeah. So if you had 2. Maybe you could do it on a 4. So there was just a comment stuff. That's quite good there.
That's good. So if you have, maybe if you have 2, you could get another +1. So a squad without an officer would do it on a 4+. A squad with an officer could do it on a 3+. Or if that seems a bit powerful because that kind of starts encroaching on Inquisitor's territory, you could have it gives you a reroll. Double Vox Caster gives you a reroll.
Anyway, so I don't think it's a big round. Don't think it's the most pressing, urgent, most important issue for Games Workshop right at the moment.
I think it's at the top of the pile. They need to get on it. Also, give me some let me into the design team. I want to design some units for Guard. I want to bring back Storm Chimeras. I want to bring back Lemur's Annihilators because I've got some 40k news, Simon. Actually, it's on the hobbying front.
Oh, okay.
So how I've been painting up some heresy tanks, but for 40k.
Yeah.
You know how you saw that you've seen this one?
Yes.
Seen that one before? Well.
Yeah. That's the one with the piano on the dozer blade, isn't it?
They've all got piano dozer blades. Yeah. You're not the only person that said that now.
I know.
I'm just going to embrace it. But Simon, I don't mean to alarm you, but I've been quite busy the last couple of days.
Go on.
2 more. 2 more, man. I got a fleet of them. Look, these are the Volkite ones. I'm going to use the Volkite as so I've painted up all the extra guns. So I've got Demolisher Cannon, Plasma Cannon, and Volkite Cannon. I'm going to use the Volkites as Eradicators if I need to use them as a weapon. So,
what would be really great at this point in this video is if that scene in Big where they're playing the giant walking piano is in here.
Do you want to know something really mind-blowing, Simon?
Yeah.
I've seen that one. I've seen that. I get that reference.
That needs to be in the video.
I get
that needs to be, when you show, that's got to be just because it's there.
I think that is before Evan's time, though, so he won't have a clue what you're talking about.
Evan will find it.
Evan's a good lad. Apparently, this entire episode is going to be Evan flashing pictures up on screen and cutaways to big pianos. Yeah,
quality. What more could you want?
But true.
We don't win awards for this quality content. We never will.
That's true. Now, I do have one thing, and I appreciate we're keeping it short and sweet today. Much to the chagrin of the viewers, because we did a big 1.5 hours last time.
2 hours.
2 hours last time. People loved it, but Simon has apparently decided he's got.
I've got to go to Preston in 45 minutes. So,
what have you done to deserve the punishment of being sent to Preston?
I've got to go and learn about all things Dubai holidays.
Well, apparently, this is going to get me in trouble. Apparently, you can go for free, but you'll just have to sleep with someone.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure that...
You're an influencer now, Simon. You're an influencer right now.
I'm not sure that extends to you were right, to be honest.
You're an influencer. Well, I don't know. There are many... Let's not get into it.
I was wondering.
Let's go around it. All I'm saying, Simon, is you're an influencer. If you wanted to get paid to go to Dubai, you could make that happen.
God.
It could be a thing. It could be a thing. All right. What I was going to say is I've been thinking more about Epic.
Have you? And
I want to play it.
have you made an executive decision?
I want to play Epic.
Well, no. What, Epic? Black Powder?
Yeah,
Epic Space Marines? Epic.
I want to play Epic Black Powder.
Right. And which version of Epic Black Powder?
I want to play the Napoleon one.
Right.
So, but I need a hand.
Right.
I bought too many miniatures.
But you didn't. Yeah, people contributed for you buying them. Let's be honest.
People bought me too many miniatures, but however you slice it, I've got too many.
Yes.
So, I might need a favour.
Well, you want me to paint the French?
Well, you can paint some. Maybe the British. I can paint the French.
You started the British already.
Yeah, not much. Like, trust me. I haven't started enough of them for it to matter.
Brownie.
Honestly, right. Brownie is an option, but let's be real here. I'd have to remortgage my house to get him to paint all of my epic Waterloo.
Oh dear.
So what would you?
He should do it for all the shout outs I give him on here.
Yeah, but we do that just because we like him and he's a friend.
Yeah.
But Brownie, in return for all this free advertising, we'd like you to retroactively, we've altered the deal. We'd like to retroactively for you to paint some stuff for free, please.
Here's 8,500 epic Napoleonic figures.
Oh yeah, that's the first half.
And we're doing the battle report next Wednesday. He'd manage it though.
He probably would manage it, but we'd have to one day. No, I don't think he'd do that for free. We'd have to buy him a bag of chips.
For him, we'd be like,
we'd have to buy. Have you seen that episode of Top Gear where James, Richard, and Jeremy are all they're trying that they are. It's only them, and they're all working on the same car, and they're trying to make the car as good as possible. And Richard brings a stupid spoiler out that actually ends up making the car slower and everything. But they say they're trying to beat a time trial, and they're like, what we need is to basically clean every single part in the car so that there's no drag in any way, no inefficiencies in any way. And they're like, if only there was somebody that enjoyed doing that. And then they turn to James and they're like, James, you'll get to stay. We said, we won't bother you. We'll leave you alone. You can stay here all night and you can polish all the different little washers and all the different rivets and all this kind of stuff. And it's just your kind of thing. And he goes, so you want me to do work throughout the night for 12 hours? And they're like, yes. And you promise you'll leave me alone? And they're like, yes. And you'll buy me a bag of chips? And they're like, yes.
Anyway, back on track.
So what I was going to say is, will you paint? So if you had to pick between Brits and French,
you want to play the Brits, so I'd play Napoleon. I mean, to be fair, you should play Napoleon.
I kind of want to play.
You're a similar size to him.
That's true, and I actually kind of want to play the French.
Make your mind up.
I of course. I would love to play as a fine British grenadier. Yes, rule of Britannia and all that kind of stuff. But also, I do like playing. I do like the idea of playing as the French. Vive la France! Vive la France! Yes. We have got such big penises.
Which one did you get? The all-in 3 mega bundle.
Oh yeah.
Then you got the Prussians, haven't you? Which are pretty cool.
I got the Prussians.
Just looking at what you actually get in this mega bundle. No wonder you've got no room in your top. So, Lucius Prussian Army Starter Set, Prussian Cavalry Brigade, Prussian Landwehr Brigade, some scenery, Prussian Infantry Brigade. Oh, that's free, that's good. And then you get a free Prussian Lancer Assault.
Okay, Simon, to put this in perspective for the viewers, In black powder, in epic black powder, you can get a box of 240 infantry for I think about £30. Okay, so that's the maybe even like £20. Okay, between £20 and £30. So that's the ratio we're looking at, right? And then the starter armies, you get a good deal on the starter armies because it's like a big bundle. So you get you're getting more than you're getting more than what you're paying for. Okay. And so take into account that this mega bundle is essentially made up of 3 starter armies plus additional boxes plus 3 boxes on top of that, and take into account that bolt action is not bolt action, is that epic water is very cheap for the models you're getting, and then understand that this mega bundle is £700, and you're beginning to understand how many models I have and why I am conscripting Simon into painting some of it for me. Because if you leave it to me, it's not going to be painted.
See, the Prussians will actually be quite easier to paint.
Because it's grey.
Well, if you're spraying black, right, your boots, your tunics, your hats are already done, right, because they're black anyway. Trousers are grey, right, the sashes are grey. Oh God, look at all those buttons.
Yeah. I haven't, so if you have a look at what I've done here, I haven't even, I mean, it's quite, I don't know if this will come up on the camera very well, but they look decent, right?
Yeah.
I cheated. So I don't know if it'll come up on camera, but you see the little lines going horizontally across the chest?
Yeah.
They're also meant to be painted. And each one of those lines has got a gold button on. And I just...
Yeah, but you're not going to notice that. No, that's...
So yeah, but
if you look at the Prussian infantry,
right,
they do not look, famous last words, as horrific to paint as I thought.
A lot of them are wearing big coats as well, which helps.
I mean, I know some that you do get some militia that they're walking in bare feet.
Yeah, that's not for me.
And you got blue shell. Yeah, no, so I definitely want to play it.
Okay.
Well,
okay. I'll give you I know I said this last time, but I'm going to give next time we meet will be
next week.
Next week, I'll give you a sprue. You can have a sprue, and you can have a sprue of Brits, and you can and I'll tell you what paints that I use for them, and you can like try and emulate.
Do you want me to do the Brits now?
Well, no, you could. It's just to get a feel. That's just what I've got primed. I've already got those primed, so you can have a sprue, and you can have a feel for what it's like to paint them.
Give me a sprue of Prussians.
Okay.
Because I think they're easier.
Are you going to paint them with speed paints though?
I don't need to paint them with speed paint. I just told you. I've literally spent the last 5 years painting black Space Marines.
Yeah, but you just said you didn't want to paint any more black Space Marines.
I know I'm painting black Prussians now.
That's true. That's true. Okay, I'll give you a sprue. You can pick. You can pick the sprue.
I think they are much easier to do because you're literally looking at. So you look at the Prussian infantry brigade, right? You're going to spray that black. Bosh, done. You're going to do the pants in grey. Easy enough. That's, all right. Yeah, you're going to put a little cheeky wash on that. Then you're going to do black pants. Black boots, black tunic. The sash and the pants are all in uniform grey with the wash. Right, done. Piece of piss. You've then got the white sashes. Well, you don't need to do those in speed paints. Because just white will work on those.
I don't use speed paints for the white on these models. You need just
bit of flesh, right? Fine, can do that. Then you've got the faces and the bayonets.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Simon is he's gonna give it a go.
I'm not saying it's easy or going to be mega quick. I'm just saying that.
But it needs to be quick, Simon.
that's going to be a lot easier than doing a spray and then loads of speed paint, because you're taking out 3 elements. You're not having to pay the tunics, the boots, or the helmets. They're just done on the spray.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, pardon me. Well, the conclusion, I think differently. And so the conclusion to this is going to be that you try it your way and I'll try it my way, and we'll see which way is easier.
Okay.
There we go. A little challenge for next.
Also, the Prussians get Jaegers.
Yes, and Jaegers are cool. Jaegers are cool, and Jaeger is a cool word. It's cool in Waterloo.
We're circled all the way back to Pacific Rim.
Yeah. And on that note, Simon is going to abandon us. Please, Lambaston.
Yeah.
No, Simon, it's crazy to think that what is essentially an hour-long episode now feels like a short one.
Yes.
It's mad. But...
nobody watching this crap, to be honest.
Just us talking about what we want to buy. We've just talked an hour like, oh, I'm going to buy this. Oh, I'm going to buy that. Oh, this looks good. Oh, Heresy's a bit shit. I wonder what I'm going to play instead now. Oh, I'll play Epic Waterloo.
We're about 2 months from doing Marble Run bloody TikToks and telling you at this rate.
Bro, yeah. 100%. Yeah, that's how you get the punters in. But Simon, as always, thank you so much for taking time out of what I know is a very, very busy schedule at the moment. Really appreciate it. And I hope you guys back home enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think down in the comment section below. Who do you think is right? Do you think Speed Paint Tim or OG Paint Simon is going to be the way to go with the Prussians? Also, let us know what you are excited for Konflict 47. I know I am very excited for it. Simon is being semi-begrudgingly dragged along by my excitement, but I know I'll like it. And but I'm very curious to know how hyped up you guys are for the game. It looks like it's going to be very, very good. The models look great, but of course, that's just my opinion. I would like to know the thoughts of the community, finger on the pulse, all that kind of good stuff. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to go ahead and smash that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to never miss a SaltCast and never miss Simon. If you don't subscribe, how are you going to get? You look at that face. You're going to miss that face? Exactly. I mean, you have to endure this one, but you get that one as dessert. Simon, as always, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
Honestly, I feel an hour of this conversation with you, I feel dumber. So God knows what happens to people watching this.
What about the streams? But they have to put up with it for 6 hours.
Honestly, I tell you what, they're better people than I.
Yeah, they are. I think it's pity.
Yeah,
I think it's pity.
Anyway, it's been emotional. I'm gonna go and invest some time at some point this weekend to building those really tricky sword masters.
Oh yeah, like I've done it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm very hyped for those. I'm very, very hyped for them. All right, man.
Right, I do. Yeah.
No worries.
Emotional.
Thank you so much, and I'll catch you later. Would you like to know more? If so, then please consider becoming a channel member or patron. By supporting the channel, not only will you be doing your part, but you'll also be helping me create more content for your viewing pleasure and unlocking a whole host of perks. You get everything from a badge next to your name, custom emojis, but the big one is access to the Mordian Glory Discord server, an online community with almost 2,500 active members. It's always popping off in the MG Discord. We've got channels for army lists, hobbying, tactics, stories, and even a pretty spicy meme section as well. For all you greenhorns that wanted to see the Mordian glory hole, today is your lucky day. And joking aside, I do want to say a massive thank you to all of the current channel members and patrons. You guys are amazing. Truly the lifeblood of the channel. I could not do Mordian Glory full-time without the incredible and generous support of my members. So thank you guys so much. And last but certainly not least, I want to say a personal thank you to all of my top tier Patreons. These are the War Masters, the people who have truly gone above and beyond the call of duty. So a heartfelt thank you to Alex Dengal, Bon Vert, Lord Pryor, Mark Panconi, RJ Scorpion, Swordfish Trombone, Try Again Bragg, John Stubbs, Nick Walsh, Diesel Fox, and August Barney. Seriously guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your support is incredible and it makes a huge difference. Thank you so much. That's all for now. Hope you've all enjoyed today's video, and of course, as always, see you guys next time.